Good morning. Hello, Mrs. Hillary. Hello, Daisuri. Gear 5 Lucky. Sorry, Gear 5 Lucy. How's it going? I'd wanna love your vids and streams. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not fully sort of like a raid content creator anymore. Used to be back in days. Still have plenty of raid videos on this one. This is just, we're playing a bit of raid in the background for the sake of, just keeping busy, waiting for Godforge to come out and whatnot. I said, really wanted to, have another look at the game that I started to be a content creator for and whatnot. And so far, it's pretty fun, having a good time, just focusing on the good stuff. And one really important thing is I'm not ultra stressing, ultra min-maxing. So yeah. Timing. Perfect timing, right? It came in just at the right time. I always try to keep to, if I put a certain time, I try to be there at the time that I say. Oh man. It's gonna be busy, right? We have this fusion that honestly I'm trying to get. Dalunet's too, yep, I will definitely be summoning. I think what I'm gonna be doing before I summon, I think maybe I'm gonna try and do a few of these challenges. Especially the dungeon ones, see if I can do them. Place block debuffs on a champ or use a skill that removes debuffs while beating stage 7. So I think I'm gonna try and do, some of these ones to get the ancient and then see, because I think the next one's a void. How's Fam Jam? Fam Jam's doing good. Susie started, her work for the day as well. Baby girl was taken to grandma. She's at my mom's for the day. As you know, we have kind of like a system. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, she goes to Bunica's. Then Tuesday and Thursdays, she comes to us, right? Bring my mom over, hang out with baby girl. So today's just, Friday after that. Friday before the weekend, so we can prepare, do our live streams, do videos for the weekend if we want, and all of that. Yeah, having grandparents help is amazing. I mean, obviously we would be able to deal with it ourselves, because there's plenty of time when my parents go on vacation, they're gone or whatever, but that just means I have to spend more time with baby girl, as in, I have to take care of her and whatnot, which again, don't mind. But it does help when you're trying to work, having somebody take her for the day, because we don't want to take her this early to, like, preschool, kindergarten, stuff like that. So, okay, stage 6 of Gobling's Peak. So it definitely does help, right? It's a massive help to have them take care of baby girl for the day, a few hours. We're even kidding with my mom's like, oh yeah, if she wants to, we would pay her a salary or whatever for doing that. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? Shut up. I'm taking care of my granddaughter. What are you talking about paying me? I'm like, okay. Just offered. Okay. Oh, what did we order? Bruh. I just got confirmation. So we ordered something a while back, like some furniture for where the TV is. And I just got a confirmation that it's being prepared and ready to be delivered. We already got it. I guess if that one comes, we're just gonna have a second piece of furniture, which, you know what? I'll take free stuff. Who does not like free stuff? Okay, so I think the block debuffs one is pretty tricky. So, starting to look at it, though, here's the fun thing. This is one of the times where it's good to have this. Well, let's see. Do I have anybody that actually does that? I do not. So, you can check filters in game, which is pretty nice. Don't always have to go to the a website. Okay, so there's no buff. Okay, then other effects. Positive effects, dispel debuffs, right? That was the other one that we needed. Remove debuffs. Am I seriously gonna get stuck as that? Bruh. Because here's the problem. The Void Keep, so the Void Keep requires you Place a block debuff on a champion. The only way the Madame does it is if she steals a buff though, so that will never land, right? The only way she lands this if any buff is stolen. Amidi, hello, welcome. How's it going? Godforge, yeah. I just saw Hillary's coming. Godforge, yes, we're looking for that. Use that on Clan. I don't have him, so I think what that means is we have to do some summons before I do that. Let me see. Let me fuse one of these first. Which one? Okay, Voids I'm not gonna be using anytime soon. So I guess I gotta pull some of these summons. And then go from there. But let's see, who do I put in the raid up, right? That's gonna be an important question. And it would be amazing if I hit the legendary, right? Because it's the 1+1. They have a cool weekend. 1+1 today and tomorrow from Ancients. Then for legendaries, there's gonna be a 1+1 starting, I think, Sunday, right? That's gonna be fun. For Voids, I already know who I'm gonna pull. Let's start with Voids. 100% Demetha, right? There's no questions asked. If I get the Demetha, this account is gonna be like cheat code, easy, straight up going to Ultra Nightmare Clan boss as soon as I have the people built. But let's see, what does Storm Herald Hecaton do? Okay, provoke an enfeeble. Chance they're gonna be removed. Okay, whatever. Increase defense on him. Storm Call. Ooh, what's Storm Call? That's a new buff. So many buffs. Okay, I guess would it be at the top or at the bottom? Let's see. I assume it's gonna be towards the bottom. What does Storm Call do? I wish you could just click on it there. Okay, each Storm Call increases damage dealt by the champion 5%. Number of stacks increased by 1 each time a champion Storm Call lands a critical hit. Champion can have a maximum of 5, so we can increase damage by 25%, okay? When attacking with 5, places a stun debuff on the target, removes all Storm Call stacks. Stun cannot be resisted. Interesting. Okay. I'm not impressed about it, or like I don't really care about it, but okay. Okay, you can guarantee to be crit, that sounds fun. Ignore Stone Skin, and 50% the defense. With more buffs or equal to or less, okay? So it kind of seems like you don't want buffs on him. He's defense based, so I'm curious how hard does he actually smack, right? Because it looks interesting. Defense based usually are not, people are not going to do as much damage as attack based, but maybe he's cool. Okay, this is increased crit rate, block damage, counter attack buff on a target ally, feels thermometer. Okay, I'm not that impressed with him, honestly. It's like he's more quirky, more arena focused, it seems. I don't really care. Okay, let's see next one. I know like what this guy does, right? On Rio, he would be amazing. I would 100% pick him just as a raw damage dealer. But let's see what does Arnon do. Okay, stuns. 2 hits. Damage inflicted. Okay. Ignore defense. Extra turn if it kills. AoE attack. Ignore. Okay, so I'm not that impressed about these two people. Maybe I'm wrong, right? Lots of arena focused stuff. I don't care, but I think he's gonna be the one, right? I think Onryo, because it's a cool thing where like all of his skills are single target, but this one makes AoE. Okay, so we're locking him in. Straight up start with some summons, right? I guess that's the best way to do it. Start off with some summons, and then I'm gonna farm and get some more summons, and then go from there. But do I start with the voids? No. Let me leave the voids for later because they're nicer. Let's look at the ancients. For the ancients, we have Geomancer, we have Lockwayne, which I don't care about, and then we have Toragi. I think I'm just gonna 100% go with Geomancer, right? Because he's such a king for everything. Even though Toragi would be amazing, right? Having an ally protector would be good. But here's the thing: if I pulled Demetha, I'm not gonna need Toragi anymore. So I think Geomancer is the good option here. For the Legos, 100% my first thought goes to Brogni. But let's see what these other two do. Uzol of the Jade, okay. Extra turn, AoE attack. Reduces value of shields, decrease defense. These effects can be resisted. The skill was used on an extra turn. That's interesting. It's like you do A1, and then if you get the extra turn, you do this, it cannot be resisted. Such a quirky way of doing it. Has a chance to get extra turns here, okay. Single target, okay, I'm not impressed. It just straight up, I looked at 2 skills, meh. I guess Glorious Palace. Let's see what does she do. 1 random ally from Argonite's faction. Okay, so that's kind of like a whole Argonite thing. It's interesting. Heals allies by 10%. Okay, I love this. Just heal on the basic. This is just straight up Quetzalcoatl, right? This is Quetz from Godforge. Heals allies by 10% of this champion's max HP. Removes all debuffs from all allies. Places block debuffs and fervor on all allies for 2 turns. Okay, let's see what does this one do. New buffs, right? They keep adding new buffs. I wish they would let us just click here and be like, okay, what does this one do? No, I just have to go more info. It's fine. Let's see, where the hell is it? Okay, increases damage inflicted by 10%, reduces damage received by 10%. That's massive. That's really good. 10% damage boost, 10% damage mitigation. That's amazing. And it's an AoE. 3-turn cooldown on 2 turns. I like that. Okay, AoE revive. Places strengthen. Increase speed buff on allies for 2 turns. I think this one works even without revive 4 turn. This one sounds awesome, right? This kit sounds awesome. However, I still prefer Brogni. And then the passive, whenever an ally receives a debuff, place a shield on an ally equal 20% of their max HP. Oh my god, that's such a cool passive. And it has no cooldown. Feels the perimeter of allies by 50% at the end of this champion's turn. It's such a cool kit. Just such a cool kit. Like, revives, increase speed, strengthen, block debuffs, cleanse, fervor, turn meter boost. Just this turn meter boost makes her not be as easy to tune for clan boss and healing. Definitely amazing, but I still prefer Brogni. So I think I'm just gonna go with Brogni, right? I'm just locking in the dwarves. I mean, obviously I might not get the legendary, I might not get any of these 2, but this will make sense to me. So let's start out with some singles. Come on. Or did I do them all single? Okay, start with an epic. Okay, the Candle chick, Carlinia. Decrease duration of debuffs, okay. Decrease attack, HP burn. Okay, so we don't get a cleanse, we just get decreased duration. I don't think this counts, but it's good that we start with an epic, because that means it goes up to 20 tests to get Geo. So we just gotta keep praying for epics. Okay, I think she cleanses debuffs. No, she doesn't, just Tarvin. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Give us a block debuffs, a cleanser, or then legendary or geomancer. I think I might just do them all single, because it's only 15, right? It's only 15 of them, so we might just do singles. Here to bring the luck, maybe Raid never liked you for luck. Yeah, it's like, I swear, the last times that we were actually doing summons and I got you on, Raid was like, nope, nope, no luck. But maybe while you're in chat. Okay. Lamibor, I will take him because I need skinwalkers, right? I need some skinwalkers for my team because Razelvarg explodes it. I just needed people alongside. He only did heals, I think. No cleansing. Oh man, come on. Dispel debuffs, block debuffs, Geomancer, Legos, stuff like that. Come on. Lego would be amazing again because it gives 1+1. I don't think Pathfinder did cleansing. Okay. Again, another good one for Sylvan Watchers to have there. Okay, Hurler, Flinger, Chucker, all of these fancy one. Removes 1 random buff. Oh, no. I need a remove debuff. Come on. I mean, to be fair. Ooh, Odachi, I like him. Odachi brings block debuffs, increase defense. Hey, block debuffs. I need a block debuffs. Not a temple. No, we're doing it slow. Only have 15. We're just doing it slow. I don't have that many. I have the block debuffs for the void one to get more shards. Perfect. Keeping this one. Come on. No, I got luck. I started straight with an epic. What do you mean they're cursed? Okay, Flashmonger, decrease defense for Skinwalkers. No, we're gonna get epics. Just watch. And maybe even a legendary. Longsword Thorax. I already kept one for Night Revenant. Come on. Epic. Okay, I'm getting all the Skinwalkers. I guess that's good, right? I'm preparing my Faction Wars team for Skinwalkers with what's his name? Razelvarg. Okay, the upgraded fake Death Knight, Bone Knight. Come on. Epic. Geomancer. All the Skinwalkers, I swear. Yep, see, these pulls I needed yesterday when Skinwalker faction was open, but I'll take it even today. That's fine. Come on, 2 more. Epic. Oh, come on, Geo. No. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you, Luria. See, this is Susie from chat. This is definitely her. Susie loves Luria. This is definitely from Susie being here. Your girl, yep. Reason why she's amazing is this one. AoE attack with freeze and block revive if she kills. Yep, she came here for you exactly. It's like, hey girl, hey, I'm back. So Luria is definitely going to be a fun one. She can also bring debuffs on the basic, remove buffs over here. It's cool. I will take a Luria. This is something that's really fun, right? Like if Madame's not good enough, even though Madame already does it, for the Magic Keep, you'd use her. But I guess she's wrong affinity for Magic Keep. And come on, this one's a legendary. Boom. Lego. No, it's a red. It's fine. Chaplain. I already had a Mother Superior. Removes all debuffs from a single ally. So I guess I got the two options that I needed. Heals. Based on damage inflicted. She's not as good. Mother Superior is better. And I guess let's do the three... Allure is your favorite design. Okay, let's do 3 epics. Let's do 3 epics. Let's do 3 voids. And let's get that Demista, right? Come on. Okay, that's a dog. Stitched Beast. He could be quirky because he decreases turn meter by 100%. Doesn't need any books. Could be helpful for Spider, right? High level Spider already have the HP burn from Mordecai. This could be good. Lands weaken as well. Come on, give me a Cold Heart, right? Cold Heart, Demeter, stuff like that. Okay, that's not a Cold Heart. That's a Bloodhorn, one of the Broadma fusions, which we didn't really need. Come on, Cold Heart or Epic? Cold Heart. Oh, I saw the bow. I saw the bow and I'm like, oh my god, it's Cold Heart. No, it isn't. Skirmisher. Yeah, I think she's just gonna be chicken. Not that impressed. Well, you know what? That's fine. At least I can go and do this. I can do the Void Keep now. With Odachi. Wait, did they say? I think he said stage 7. Yep, speed stage 7. Okay, let's go to stage 7. Let's do some stuff. I'm saving the Sacreds if people are wondering, because tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Sunday, there is a 1+1, right? For Sacred, so... Where's the guy? Okay, let's see. Hopefully I manage to just quickly kill them with Razelvarg. Yeah, it should be easy. Odachi has the shield anyway. From, what's his face? I just gotta not kill the boss before Odachi gets a turn. Which I think should be okay. Let's get an increased speed. Yep, didn't do that much damage. And don't die. Okay, and then block debuffs. There we go. Now I can kill the boss. Boom, boom. We're good. Boom, boom. And there we go. Another ancient in the bag. Let's go, Lego. I know. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I gotta do 10, 10, 10, 10, 8, 8. Oh, okay, okay. We're getting that void. We are getting that void, people. We are getting that void shot 100%, and we're pulling it because we need stuff. Want to try and get stuff. Hopefully we get the good stuff. So we already got one ancient. There's is there anywhere else I can get another ancient? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Have I taken my 3rd clan quest? Yes, I did. I took the one that says put increased speed in 3v3 200 times on wins. That should be pretty easy because I have 2 teams that have increased speed. One of them is a Razelvar team, and the other one is obviously the Tagwar team. Both of them bring increased speed, so I took that one yesterday, on Thursday. Can I ask a question from a CC perspective? Of course. Go ahead. Any questions about anything are welcome. That's the goal of the streams. We can talk raid, we can talk Godforge, Dragonair, whatever you want, right? Stream is just, you know, connecting with people, doing my dailies and whatnot. Sometimes when I play raid, like I said, sometimes we might go over Godforge stuff. Next Friday, I think, unless, you know, something happens or there's something planned. I think I'm 100% gonna stream on the other channel. Gonna stream Dragonair because there is the new event coming, right? The new, what's it called? Crisis Rally. So I will be doing a stream to have kind of like a first look at it. In the meantime, representing the Godforge coffee mug. Oh, man. And we just got the Ezio today as well, which I'm not sure I'm going to rush on building him, because I currently already have Corvus that does similar kit. But you know what, actually, I should build Ezio. I should throw some stuff on him, because he could help me push the Sacred Order Faction Wars while I still have it open, right? Because I still have it, I think, open for 2 days. Because I chose Aethel as the starter. How do you try make updates unique? I haven't been posting a lot of Godforge stuff because I don't want to put out the same info others are. But I'm also trying not to get in my head too much. So that's hard to do, Hillary. It's hard to be really unique. Because most of the time, you know, people, content creators, and not just content creators, everybody, when they see updates, when they see things change, things happening, we usually see about the same thing, right? So the idea is to try and, you know, get people's eyes of, like, you know, whatever seems to be the most interesting to you or whatever gets you most excited about a certain update, include that on the thumbnail or on the title, right? It's at the end of the day, it's the clickbait, right? What gets the people to click to do that? It's really hard to be, like, you know, ultra unique, but at the end of the day, just whatever attracts you, whatever gets you more excited about it, that's how you try and do it, right? You just have to have that be obvious in the title or thumbnail to kind of like attract the eyes first, and then you can just go over everything. So one key point, one key thing, doesn't have to, like, you know, one mistake I used to do when I started being a content creator, I would want to include as much information I'm saying in the video as possible. That's a mistake. It's hard. It makes it hard for people to, you know, doesn't get people as interested when there's too much and they cannot read it. So whatever seems to you like the best or the most exciting and awesome thing, that's what you put on. Plus, as Sue says, you're a female, that makes you different already. So, you know what? If you can bring a little bit of booba, it always helps. Kidding, not kidding, right? I'm not trying to be misogynistic or whatever, but a little bit of booba always helps. That's the reality. Kidding, not kidding. Should put on same info as others are. That's okay. People like to hear other opinions. Exactly. Good for YouTube to get suggested with lots of people talking about the same topic. That's true as well, right? The more people cover a certain topic, the better. So that's definitely a thing. Yeah, see, views or boobs got it. Yeah, a little bit. Kidding, not kidding. But, you know, doesn't have to be, you know, doesn't have to be exaggerated. That's the thing, you know. It's like, doesn't want to, you know, you don't want to push it too much either, because you don't want to kind of like, you know, completely sexualize yourself and whatnot. But the reality is, if there's, you know, if there's a little bit of cleavage in the PNG on the thumbnail, dude will click. Just like, you know, it might be, you know, came for the boobas, stayed for the info. Not kidding. Is minigame back up yet? I tried the other day. Yes, it is. It is. It seemed like it was moving a bit slow. I guess let's double check though. It might have been moving a bit slow. I'm now rushing on it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe what I'm going to do is on Monday, I'm going to do the rest of my summons, maybe on stream, and then just clip that and make it to a video. But if you go over here and see, yep, there we go. What the? Oh, I was like, why do I have Anubis locked? I was like, what the hell? But then the name's Anu. I guess it's a mistake in the image. I was like, what the fuck happened? Why do I have Anubis locked? I mean, you know, whoever I get in the end is what it is. No wrong. I'll get out of my head and try getting some stuff out. Yeah, it's like, just go ahead and do it and focus, you know. One thing, that's what I believe. The thing that gets you the most excited out of the update, that one of the things, not all of them, put that on the thumbnail. You know, big letters, colors, whatever. And the other thing that, you know, I learned, and I'm trying to do it myself, keep it to maybe like 3 words, 3 to 5 max, not too many words on the thumbnail. Because for some reason, you know, that's what people like, that's what YouTube likes. So as few words as possible on the thumbnail. But they're like, you know, something that catches your eye and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do these summons on, like I said, maybe on the Monday stream. Maybe when I stream Monday, I do this. Okay, let's see next one. Arcane, keep 10 on auto. I think that will be the last one, because after that, one of the things I will have to do, or requires me to do, is Final 13, and I don't think I'm capable of doing that. Appreciate you all. Always happy to help Hillary, right? This is you know, this is something that I always try to do. If I have the time, I will always try to help out people with advice, you know, with info, with whatever, because it's the same thing happened to me when I was testing stuff, when I was trying stuff, when I was becoming a content creator. I always had lots of questions, and there were always people around to help, right? Such as like Simon, such as like, you know, any other content creator. And I definitely appreciated the help, so I always try to give back, you know. If I can help somebody and have the time, it's like, you know, just the time might be more limiting. So on stream is always going to be one of the best times for me to, you know, give help, free info and whatnot. That's why, look, you know, kind of one of the reasons why I'm, you know, when I do takeovers, which I still offer takeovers for raid if people are interested, I still have plenty of knowledge. I'm pretty certain I can still do them pretty well. Same thing for Watcher and whatnot, but that's one of the reasons when, like, you know, when I do decide to do takeovers, it's, you know, pretty much paying for my time. It's like my time is more limited. This is a baby girl and whatnot, so people want that. That's what it's all about, right? It's all about paying for my time. That's why 90% of the stuff that I do is, you know, an hour rate. He wants to say, I gotta let the puppy in. Puppy's like, let me in. Let me see stage 8. Well, it's been so welcoming and friendly. I try. Adorable, thank you. We love you too. We keep you. Okay, puppy, I'm coming. Papa. Oh, my. Bobby. Bobby. Bob. Hey, just. Hi, now. Let's say hello to the people. Just. Bye, puppy. Get her, man. Bob. Say hello to the people, puppy. Hello. Bye, puppy. Snuggle, puppy. Up. Puppy, bye. Puppy, bye. No, the pachafa. Cute puppy. Penalty puppy last time got me a midi sub, so always abusing the puppy for subs. Not kidding. Bobby, Bob. Like, let me in, I want to go to bed. Okay, clear stage 8 of Fire Knight's Castle. This one might be a tiny bit trickier, but I beat it already, so maybe not. I just need to make sure that Aethel has gear. And maybe some accuracy and speed. Let's see, do I have anything? You know, it's a flat side, I'm only leveling to 8. I am not at the point yet where I perfectly build people, I just throw stuff in. I obviously will need to start doing this, right? I need to start getting speed boots. I have a shit ton of them from curing, from when I farmed early on. Stage 6 hard. But I don't have the best, right? I will be needing to farm either stage 6 of hard or maybe brutal. But for now, let's see if we can beat this one. Good morning, Craigle. How's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Mrs. Hillary became an odd minion. Thank you. Appreciate the membership. Thank you, thank you. I forgot that I have that as a thing. Honestly, I forgot I had it as a thing. Appreciate it, Mrs. Hillary. You're amazing. Life has been crazy. Cosmo has been living with his mom since December. She was in hospital near death for 3 weeks prior. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's recovering. If you know, if it's a case where she can recover. It's definitely rough, right? Like, I honestly, I know full well what that feels like, because you know, maybe I didn't have as extreme situations, but my dad over the years kept having lots and lots of surgeries, not taking care of himself, back surgeries, front surgeries for hernias and stuff, and I know how that is. Because I was gone abroad a lot. I was in the UK for, you know, for a few years, and like one of the main reasons why I decided to come home for good was because of my parents, especially because of my dad, because I knew he doesn't take care of himself and he needs a smack at the back of the head sometimes. So it was like, you know, one of the main reasons why I decided, okay, I'm not going abroad anymore, I'm staying in Romania, was for them. And honestly, you know, God repaid me for that, because it made everything fall into place. It made my life complete, right? That's how I met Susie. That's how, you know, I became a content creator. That's how baby girl was born. So, you know, everything happened because of that. It's, you know, sometimes you might do stuff that you don't necessarily, or like don't 100% want to do. You might want to have stuff differently, but life just repays you, right? Universe repays your God, like whatever you believe in. Works. He's come a long way, which is really good. He's supposed to come home end of month. Okay, I'm sure you miss him. But I'm sure you visited as well, right? If you could. For sure it's hard when it's your parents, you know. Yes, I feel like that's fathers, they 100% never do. I mean, I see it with myself. I overdo it sometimes as a dad and as a dude in general. We're fine at it, we're not at all. But I do tend to try and take care of my health as much as I can. But like, yeah, we do like to push the limits and, you know, do a bit more than we should. However, again, I'm pretty conscious about my health in general. I try to always be balanced. About 20 minutes away, so days off spent with them as best as I could. Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. So at least you haven't been completely away from him. That's good. Ooh. Nom nom nom. Okay, I need lifesteal. What can I do for this? Aethel skills. Did the champion training start? If it did, then we're upgrading Aethel skills. So take care of yourself too. Exactly. It's like there always has to be a balance in everything in life. Health always should come first from my point of view, because if you're not healthy, you can, you know, you can have and achieve and do everything that you want in life, but if you're not healthy, everything else is meaningless. Jumar Cusco, hello, doing good, just doing a bit of grinding. Ooh, Void Shard, love that. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a prism. I forgot, chat, we have another summon. Jumar Cusco, this one's for you, just arrived. We had a prism, I forgot that it's a thing. This doesn't count for anything else. There's some cool stuff over here. My most wanted, though, would be a Deacon. If I get a Deacon, I would be over the moon. I would not frown upon Farrakhan the Fat, or Allure, or Vogot, or whatever the hell it... Okay, this is baby... What's this? What's this baby Krisk? What's this baby Krisk? So many new heroes. You got Deacon, nice. Wixwell, oh yeah, from Legendaries. Wix will be amazing. Gnut, Armands. With my luck, I'm gonna get an epic though. So, you know, I'm wishful thinking it's gonna be a Deacon. Come on. One prism and a dream. Please, Deacon, come on. Let's focus on Deacon. Deacon. I got baby Krisk because I focused on him. Okay, let's see. I hope he's good. What does baby Krisk do? AoE attack heals this champion 5% of the max HP. Okay, AoE attack. It's gonna be good for a stun set faction wars. Heals all allies. Okay. Based on his champion's max HP, feels a turn meter, 15%, that's good. Increased resistance, I'm not that impressed about this. Healing and turn meter is good, I like that. Baby Krisk, exactly. And let's see what's the ultimate. Revives an ally with that and turn meter, unkillable, frag damage on that ally for 2 turns. Heals this champion 25% max HP whenever an ally dies. Heals all allies by 50% of this champion max HP when this champion dies. So, he's just a support. Well, like I said, that's my luck with these prisms. I never got lucky. I guess, you know, really good faction wars champ. Can bring revive, healing, and turn meter boost, AoE 1. That means I'm not going to be as desperate to fuse a Broadmod ASAP, right? But I guess goes in the vault. Luria's going to be a keeper. I need to upgrade this vault, I guess. Okay. Luria keeper. Then he's a keeper, he's a keeper, he's a keeper. What else? I'm trying to look at, you know, I'm trying to save stuff that can be useful. And everything else is chickens. She's obviously going to be good. I don't really like Carlania that much. Maybe I'm not seeing it. AoE attack, small chance to land decreased attack. It doesn't even go 100% when it's fully booked. Decreased duration of all debuffs on allies by 1 turn. Places strengthen. This buff cannot be removed or stolen. Okay, maybe she's good. But if I look at my Sacred Order, honestly, I think I have plenty. Right, so if I look at my... I mean, look at this. I think I'm good for Sacred Order people. Like, my Faction War team would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I think Carlenia is going to be chicken. 4-star chicken, I love it. Chaplain is going to be chicken. This guy's going to be Cape Castigator because he's part of a fusion. And obviously Armiger OP. And Armiger might come in the team. So, that's pretty good. Okay, what else was in here? Oh yeah, she's a chicken. Blood Mask. Did he have AoEs? No, single target, which means I don't like it, which means he's a chicken. Okay, Blood Painter. I don't like him. Good turn meter boost. Increased attack. Pulled Shamash today for the Godforge game and locked him. Happy with that. That's a good one. Shamash is a really strong art for the pulls. Congrats. I said I'm going to be doing mine, I think, on stream. Right? Monday or Tuesday. I'm just going to be collecting them until then. I keep doing this even though I don't need it. I don't know. I just feel... This is me like feeling, yes, I'm playing. I'm just doing these. But I'm 470 currently. Obviously, the game should still be on till like next week at some point. I need to make a video about that today. Just to be clear. I will have to look at the announcements just to get 100% the right time when this is over. But still, they've done an amazing thing. They've done the change of like, you don't need to have that many days logged in. So just go ahead, do your summons. Maybe I need to look over the weekend at, you know, adding all of the stuff to the website. And then after that, I might update my epics tier list for people that maybe don't pull a legendary to suggest some good epics. You turned down Dracula this morning. Already have Heimdall locked in. Personally, I would have picked Dracula, but if I would give advice to you, I would 100% said you did a good thing, right? Heimdall is better for progression, for starting your account, for overall content. Dracula is a personal preference. You know what? Dracula might end up being amazing. We don't know yet. Or like ultra amazing, or like the best boss killer. But for starting an account, having a support like Heimdall, which is like top 3, is 100% a good choice. So do not be upset about that. What's the lag? AoE attack. Okay, maybe she's good. I keep upgrading this. So my system with this one is I'm keeping in the Master Vault people that I would use either in Faction Wars, either as fusions and whatnot. And then over here is everything that's going to be chickens, right? Chickens, chickens, chickens. That's pretty much the situation. But let me see how my Skinwalker situation looks like. I'm slowly trying to, you know, prepare a Faction War team. So this and then Master Vault. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm good because Bloodhorn is going to be a fusion. This time around, I'm not saving a Satyr, right? I always used to say Satyr is a keeper, good for 5-night, free-to-play option. But I don't need it this time around because I have the triple hitter from Razelvarg. I have the triple hitter from Aethel. So I think I'm good. And then pair that with an Armiger. That's going to be my turn meter control. Should be fine. You was tempted though. I would have 100% not told you like, oh, such a mistake. No. At the end of the day, here's the thing. At the end of the day, the person, the hero, and the weapon and imprint that you choose from the minigame should be whoever you like the sound of. Whoever you like the way that they look, right? Picking this one single hero is not going to make or break your progress in Godforge, right? It's just one hero. It's something fun that they did, something that they offered us, kind of like have a fun thing. Maybe a legendary, an epic. I know some people that locked Cyclops the rare because they heard fun stuff about him as their hero in one of their accounts. That's the thing. Just choose one that makes you happy, or one that you like the, you know, the look of or the sound of. That's why, like, I'm personally, you know, choosing Dracula if I hopefully get it. because, you know, I gotta get my great-great-grandfather, gotta represent. But if I, you know, if I was to ultra min-max, then 100% I would hope for Svarog or Heimdall instead, right? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you gotta have fun with it. It's a game at the end of the day, and it's one hero. It's one, right? It's like, okay, it might help you if you have a good, strong support. Might help you for the first day or two, but I feel like if you get too many legendaries, I feel like it's not gonna be as fun. That's the way that I'm looking at it, right? I'm trying to think, if I start the game and I'm gonna Kraken, I 100% plan to be a spender. I don't think I'm gonna be an Ultra Kraken. But if there's, you know, some stuff like monthly passes, monthly cards, whatever, monthly whatevers, stuff like that, I always like those, right? Because most of the time they're extremely good value. That's the type of stuff I would purchase. When I start the game, I really want to hopefully not pull like 5 legendaries day one. I don't want to do that. Because I feel like that just takes away from me completely enjoying the game and playing the game with rares, with epics, you know, and stuff like that. I hope I get legendaries later. I hope I get fun rares, fun epics early on, and then I pull legendaries later. But that's gonna be kind of like the early access. Now, the way that, like I said, I plan to do for Godforge is, once we get early access, I start a normal account. Like I said, my spender account, whatever, do normal thing. But then after that, because I know they kept saying that it's gonna be like, you know, early access, testing, and then like full global launch with marketing and whatnot. Once they do the full global launch and marketing, that's when I want to start a free-to-play series, right? That's when, after, you know, I get enough knowledge of the game, I have played around with stuff, that's going to be the best time. Because here's the thing, I do not want to do both at the beginning, right? Because I need to work on this, right? I'm going to have a website to work on when the game launches. I'm going to have to go through every single one of these and add information, right? The goal is for every single hero, which is there's like 200 of them. Maybe I'm not going to worry about commons or uncommons early on, but I'm definitely going to start with, I think I'm going to start with rares, epics, and the legendaries, or like combination of everything. But doing this for every single one, right? Recommended weapon, recommended imprints, recommended sets, recommended pieces of armor, like for each slot, and then all the other information, that's going to require time. So instead of starting 2 accounts, I'm going to start playing my normal account, experience the game, you know, stream it, have fun, start working on this. Then by the time that, you know, the global thing should happen and big marketing, hopefully a ton more people coming, feel like that's going to be the perfect time to actually work on a free-to-play series. I'm pretty sure that, you know, somebody, maybe like hellhades.com is going to do a free-to-play series when that starts. If not, I plan on trying to, like, maybe, not sure if organize, but, you know, get with other CCs, talk with them, and just start that together as a fun thing. The Atten weapon will be insane late game when maxed out. 70% more damage for damaging debuffs. I know that's poisons, burns, and bleeds. If they are, it will be broken. I think it will be, maybe not broken, I think it will just be really powerful. That's why Atten is suggested here. Then the epic version is kind of like Disease Talents. Then I just have to look at the rare ones, because I saw there were rare ones as well that I don't have added yet. You got Raijin, haven't got any other gold yet. Raijin is pretty fun. You know what? I like Raijin specifically because of his passive, Mrs. Hillary. Like, this is really fun. When an enemy receives the debuffs, shocks them, inflicting damage equal to 100% attack, which cannot be critical and ignores defense. This can trigger up to 1 time per enemy turn. So, you pretty much, this makes me think you build him with high attack, but also high accuracy or strong hit chance. Because here's the thing, it says it cannot crit and ignores defense, but it doesn't say it cannot strong hit. So maybe this is gonna be the quirky thing about him, right? Maybe if you wanna build him to specifically abuse this passive, you completely ignore the crit rate mechanic out of him. Just give him high, because here's the thing, high accuracy means higher chance to strong hit. Accuracy in this game influences the chance to strong hit as well. Strong hits means more damage. So I feel like that's the way you'd build him, right? I think like you would completely ignore the crit rate, you go full attack and full accuracy on him. Because you need accuracy and debuffs, right? You land hex, defense down. He might be a sneaky OP clap, right? Person. He might just destroy stuff. And here's the thing, it doesn't say that it has to be his debuff. It can be anybody else's debuff. If only someone had a website. Oh wait, didn't you just launch one? Yep, exactly. Am I not just looking at one? For him, I would suggest, even though I kind of put Namsaru, let me just log in 1 second. Even though I kind of like put Namsaru over there, bro, what did I do? I would suggest, like, you know, if you're doing that, definitely if you keep Raijin for now. Bro, wrong one. Wrong tab. There we go. So let's update that. So let's do that for Hillary. So if you look at Raijin, I only have Namsaru, but let me edit him and let me add. Oh wait, did I already put the imprint, the right one? Maybe I'm mistaken, I was looking at the wrong stuff. Okay, so 100% unyielding Trickster. That's 100% the choice for imprint if you can get him. But for weapon, there's like Namsaru's a good choice. Because it says buffs placed on this hero instantly removed, he gains divinity and Termeter. That's a good start. But there's another option that could be cool for him. And, you know, for early one, let me see, what was it called? It's the epic one that says strong hits are guaranteed to crit. Which one was it? I kind of forgot the name of it. There we go, Crescent Blade. So this, let me just add that. The Crescent Blade as the weapon. Let's see. That would be a good, you know, epic choice for the beginning. Let's do that. But that's the thing. Imagine this. This is how I envision Raijin's perfect build. High accuracy, high attack, completely ignore the crit mechanic. High strong hit chance if you can. And then use the... It might be that, you know what? It might be that the epic weapon might be better overall for him than the legendary one. Because this one's pretty fun. Strong hits are guaranteed to critically hit and increases damage by 33%, but this hero cannot critically hit normally. So you don't care about him critically hit anyway. Because you would maybe focus more on this. You would focus accuracy to make sure you land his debuffs. But then while landing those debuffs, you also do the damage from the passive. So I definitely feel like he's gonna have a really interesting build to him, right? It's so fun theory crafting on stuff, even though the game's not out there, just looking at a kit. But that's what I believe. For him, like, yeah, Namsaru Crescent Blade. Unyielding Trickster hands down, right? Because you want him to join attacks. Every time he attacks, guess what? 3 targets are random. Yeah, he definitely looks super fun, right? Like, he maybe doesn't scream like, oh, the best damage deal or whatever, because we don't see multipliers and stuff. But just looking at the kit sounds interesting. Yeah, the animations are great. The drumming, boom, 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 boom. 100% fun one. 100% a fun one. Is Godforge out yet? Okay, so let's continue this. I think I had a couple of summons. Let's do some more summons, because why not? Oh yeah, no, I was gonna do this. I keep squirreling. I was gonna do 2 more books into Aethel, so I can get some more points in the path thingy. And get that lifesteal. Okay, what do I need to do? Win campaign battles, win a campaign battle 3 times. Okay, let me do another campaign battle. And then I'm gonna see how the lifesteal looks. I'm excited. It's exciting to know you walk in with an ideal champ. Yes, definitely. It's exciting to walk in with a really fun champ, right? Raijin sounds like really fun. And again, it's really fun to have those good combinations. You know what? Maybe I need to finish my series as well, because I kind of started best combo series, where I kind of talked, you know, defenders and invokers, what's the best weapon empress to get on them. Maybe I should do it for next week, since we still have a few days, of what's the best combination, you know, what are the best combos for brawlers, slayers, and what are they called, disruptors. Obviously, I will only focus on the ones that I've seen that we can pull, because we cannot pull every single one of the legendaries that we've seen. We can only pull like a certain amount. So I'll be focusing on those ones, of course. Don't you die from the bomb. Okay, you're good. HP percent chest helped. Yay, give me seconds. Okay. And the life. Okay, let me first just go ahead and click this. Let me just go just new, just new, just new, just new. I'm already getting a lot of gear. Okay, and now let's collect the lifesteal. Let's see, can I get some better ones? I would really want to get to 20 as well, but that needs a lot more. And I don't think I'm not gonna get 8 to 6 star or to 60 or 6 star ascensions. I'm losing these. I'm not even sure I want to get to 50. Maybe this one I can do today. I don't want to get... I might get Aethel to rank 5. Here's the annoying thing that I don't like about the stupid... what's it called? Apprentice Pass. The Apprentice Pass is counterintuitive, like completely goes against using a link to get the Legendary. Because here's the thing. If you use the link to get the Legendary, most of the time you're going to get somebody that's going to be your campaign farmer, like Razelbark. I feel like this one should not keep you locked for 2 weeks to not be able to use Aethel as a chicken. It should allow you, after you finish this, right? After you finish this, it disappears. Or maybe after 7 days, right? After you're on the last day of having the faction crypt open, it should just disappear. It should be like, okay, you've done your thing, goes away. But it's not the case. So that's pretty annoying. Like, I remember doing that mistake last time, building my, I think it was Kale or whoever, getting them to be a 5-star chicken, and I realized, no, I cannot use them for another, like, 5 weeks. Or whatever, not 5 weeks. I'm exaggerating, of course, but it was definitely annoying to see that I cannot do with them what I wanted to. Wait. Yeah. Can I do this? Okay, I love that even though they're in the reserve vault, it allows me to do this. The only annoying thing is, like, if you want to... There's the instant upgrade. If you do instant upgrade... Let's see, include a reserve vault, okay. It just uses... I think it just uses these. Yeah, it uses commons. And that's not what I'll do because I want to use Bruise. Anyway, let's see. Continue the challenges. So many things, right? Today opened up so many things I want to do. I'm not sure I can do these keeps, right? So, sorry, I can do the keeps, I'm pretty sure. All the 13s. Here's the question though, can I do Fire Knight 13? I think that's what I have to test. Let me try and push Fire Knight. I think I need a Terminator control person. I don't think I can beat 13. So maybe I just give it a break for now. Because I don't have other effects, negative. I don't have a Terminator decrease, right? Person build. Apart from him for now. I would have to build either a Stitched Beast or straight up get Armiger going. So, you know what, maybe I wait on this Sacred to try and see if I do it over the weekend. Because again, the 1+1 on Legendary starts a few days later. But we got 2 more summons. First of all, let me just do another run over here so I get my energy refilling. And then we do another Ancient and another Void summon. So far, so good. Then there's like faction crypts I want to push. You know what? I might do one stage of faction crypts as well because it gives us another Ancient. But I might have some other people from other factions. Here's the cool thing that I really love about the game. That helps about quality of life now. I mean that I love about the game that they implemented, that they changed, that they did. They changed the way that you do gearing. And it's huge. It's ultra huge. So because of the fact that I can easily remove stuff now. And not worry about the fact that like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss a ton of silver, this is gonna be painful, whatever. There's so much content in the game that this is something that they had to do, and I'm really happy they did. It's the best thing that they've ever done. But the best thing, and the best reason for that is when you want to go and do faction crypts now, right? Let's say I want to go and do dwarves. Okay, only have them. Let me see one where I have more people. Okay, I might just go ahead and do this. I might just build up the shield guard as a damage dealer. But let's say I want to do this one, right? I would be like, oh man, I need him in a damage build, but I don't have good enough gear left over. What you do, you just straight up go over there, get this guy out, go to your gear, go to presets, and have a global preset, which I have, that says DPS. Have a main damage build, a perfect damage build, whatever you can, and just straight up throw that on the person, you're good to go, right? Because most of the time, you're not going to use all of these people. The most amount of people you need to constantly use is 12, and that's for 3v3 arena, right? You need to have them in the 3v3 arena, always geared if you want to try and have defense up. right? If you want to have the defense, people built and whatnot, you want to make sure those people are built. So having the possibility to be able to like swap this around is awesome. Obviously, it's going to be different. It's going to be maybe quirky a bit because it does not include. You might have the main the damage dealer built on a Resolvarg, that's Skinwalker. You might not, obviously not going to be the same with Barbarians. That would require down here to have, you know, different rings, amulets, and banners. But you can have the ring, amulet, and banner stay on those people always, or swap it there. But just having this be able to be a quick swap is good. Obviously, it's not ideal because Shield Guard, for example, damage scales off of defense, and Reservoir build might be at HP percent, attack percent, but as an idea, it's a good change. Craggle, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all the advice. Craggle, always happy to help, brother. Always happy to help. It's fun, it's good. I'm happy to reconnect again with my community. I'm happy to be able to stream again. You know, trying to get a stream there, a couple of hours, 2-3 hours every single day when I can, Monday through Fridays. Once the game comes out again, Godforge, my plan will be to maybe do a what's it called? The streams on Friday nights, maybe, you know, summon polls, summon parties, and all of that. What about the clan boss team? Do you mean for this account, Hillary? Just pull Svarog and had hell locked in. This is difficult choice. Dio says I would not even blink. I rate Svarog as the #1 choice from the minigame. That's me. Svarog, from my point of view, he's the #1 choice from the minigame. If you try to get, like, you know, the best start for the account. But when it comes to the clan boss team, if you're asking about this, Hillary, I think, for global presets, you could do the same. I mean, here's the thing. You don't need to necessarily do the global, because here's the cool thing. You have 50 global presets, but then you also have 50 individual champion presets. Every single champion has 5 of these. So, for example, if you have a Resolvarg, which you want to build in a damage build, in Savage, for example, right? Let's say I want to build Resolvarg in Savage. I can have him built in Savage for when I need him to nuke, right? And then I can save that as, like, you know, Savage build in the champion presets. Let's just theoretically do that. Oh my god, that shield's amazing. Yes. Oh my god, okay. I think we're building a, are we? No, I have a weapon. Okay, I think I'm building a, Savage Resolvarg. It's not gonna be ideal. I would prefer this to be speed boot, but let's say we do this, right? Let's say we, equip him. And then I go like, okay, let me save it to champion presets. I'm gonna be like Savage Smash. And then you save it as champion preset. So you have him built like that in the champion preset. Like, champs always keep geared. I mean, no, because the thing is, maybe for clan boss, I guess it makes sense, yeah. You can keep them so you don't forget. But if you want to, like, you know, if you remember to swap it, it's a, you know, if you want to abuse it, you can abuse it. That is definitely for sure. But I'm specifically happy because of the faction war situation, right? Allowing you to be able to just quickly swap, like, boom, let me give this person damage build, let me give this person damage build, just makes it so much better. Yeah, there's some great pieces, and I think I'm just gonna level them up, because, oh wait, good thing I didn't start leveling. Wait for gear enhancement. I'm actually trying to do this fusion. Let's pull an ancient randomly, just boom, quick fire, Geomancer. Oh, it's so rare. Okay, Chopper, right? It's not only Chopper, it's just Chopper. That's your worry, forget swapping, lost a couple Hydras from it. Oh yeah. Then I guess it's like, you know, it can be good and bad. Okay, let's pull this Void Shard. Come on. Cold Heart, Epic, anything. Come on, let me tap. I'm not sure how to feel about this. I like Whisper. If I remember correctly, on my first Raid Shadow Legends account, she was my first 6-star. She's awesome, but not now. Like, she's a bit too early. Single target stuff, she smacks really hard. Just for a starter account, she is not gonna be priority at any time soon, right? Does bring weaken, does bring buffs on herself, double hits, gets extra turn if target's under that. I mean, it's a good epic. I'm keeping her, but obviously not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. That is for sure. Vivian's now staying on level 3 awakening, 3 on the divinity reduction is nuts. Yeah. All of the awakenings are pretty game changing. I really love the fact that, like, you know, level 1 awakenings were awesome. I was looking like the other day at okay, Anno's image came back. But yeah, I was looking the other day at the page a bit, right, when it worked. I went to Virai and I saw, for example, I was like, okay, Dracula, what does he do? I saw Awaken 1. Making basic be instead of a single target bleed, AoE bleed, that's insane, right? Especially because it says each hit, right? Each hit has, and I'm sure goes to 100% chance. So doing 2 stacks of AoE bleed, that's amazing. It's, you know, A1s are amazing. Then I looked at Tian and looked at Sun Wukong. Pretty much, Awaken 1 gets him to always join attacks with heroes from Tian, not just 50-50. Another amazing one. So, 100% these awakenings are going to be awesome. I'd planned to not go for the fusion, but I pulled the epic for the fusion that changed your mind. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Let me even look at his kit. Let me look at the guy's kit. Let me see. I think I looked at the epics, what they do. Right. AoE attack, increased defense, 3 turns. Revives with some healing. Okay, start champion's turn. Place a shield on on all allies with less than 100% HP. That's pretty good. And then heals. So epic sounds pretty decent. Extra hit targets on decreased defense. AoE decreased defense, right? 50% chance, not the best, but can be good. And increases actually goes to what? 65. And then heal. So I'm not impressed about these. Not impressed about them, but I will check the legendary. Let me just catch up with chat. After 3k summons, I finally got Heimdall today. Nice! Nice, JB. Great Britain, Colombia, Pogo, 94, I think. Or GB Colombia, but Heimdall's a massive poll. Congrats. Definitely at the top. Thanks. Just checked out his kit. He is indeed awesome, but just like you with Dracula, I think I'll stick to Hell because she's void and I dig her kit. Yeah, exactly. That's how you should decide. At the end of the day, you should decide on what you like the sound of, what you like the look of. That's how you should pick. If you want to have fun with it. If you're somebody that min-maxes, then that's when, or like you want to get to as close to perfection as possible for your pick, then that's when you go look at tier list and try and choose whatever's going to help you push more. Just push Heimdall 2. I don't think I can pass. Exactly, see? That's my number 2, right? For me, number 1, the best option is Varog, number 2 is Heimdall, number 3, Vivian. But I'm right, exactly. Choose who you have fun with. My top 1 is Svarog, right? It's like, if you look on my website, link to my website is always in the description. You know what? I should have a command. I'm not sure if stuff keeps showing in chat. Maybe StreamElements hasn't been a thing for a bit, but I should have a command that keeps spamming, check out OddOneGaming's website for Godforge stuff. I should really work on that this weekend. But yeah, if you look at my tier list, even though like they're not specific in order, number 1 is Svarog. Right, number 1 Svarog. I just value his overall damage mitigation that he brings. I feel like it's just... So the logic behind is like this. The reason why I value him number 1 is because of... I'm trying to judge it from a general gacha game perspective. I played 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gacha games. And I noticed that the most helpful thing for a new account is always having a strong support at the beginning. Damage dealers, you can get plenty of. Other stuff, you can get plenty of. Strong support is the thing that keeps your team glued together, that keeps you alive. Well, what Svarog brings is the best kit for damage mitigation. Like, he has the most overall damage mitigation in his kit compared to anybody else in the game, as far as I've seen. He brings the most of it. And the thing is, he brings like this. First of all, blunt, right? A1 blunt, it's not AoE, but it's A1, which decreases strong hit and critical damage by 20%. Can be really helpful. But then, when we look at his core skill, AoE attack, with, I'm sure it's gonna go to 100% chance to land attack penalty 2. This means you don't need to bring another hero in the team to bring attack penalty. Svarog already brings you attack down, Svarog already brings you blunt. There's already 2 debuffs that he has in his kit. We're starting with debuffs. There's 2 debuffs that he brings that bring you damage mitigation. Not only that, he then also brings protect 2. that again mitigates more damage. And then if you look at his ultimate, he brings defense up and then places a shield with resistance up. Here's the thing, the cool thing, I think same thing is with Heimdall, he puts the defense up to first before he does the shield, right? So he brings resistance up, which again can be really helpful to survive debuffs, but defense up and then shields, and wait, there's more. Each time an ally uses an ultimate, decreases damage received by all allies by 3%. 30% straight up damage mitigation. Now, I'm not sure if this works across waves. It doesn't say, so most of the time when you don't specify, it doesn't work. But if you think about it, if you go for like most boss content, you're gonna survive a few turns. You're gonna have 30% straight up damage mitigation for our team, because you should be doing the ultimates pretty quick. You're gonna have defense up, you're gonna have shields, you're gonna have resistance up, you're gonna have protect, you're gonna have attack down, and you're gonna have blunt. He just brings so many things. He is, from my point of view, the best unit at damage, overall damage mitigation in the game, right? That's straight up. It's like he is your one-man bunker, your one-man tank. He does full protection for you, right? Like, you don't need Charizard anymore for protection, you have him. That's why I believe, like, he is the best at that, right? And again, for a starting account, for a starting game at the beginning, having a full unit that brings you that whole damage mitigation and survivability allows you to play around with more, allows you to bring one damage dealer, because here's the thing, think about it like this, most of the areas of the game you need 4 people. You need a speed booster with third meter, increased attack, buffs, whatever. You need somebody that brings defense down, you need at least one damage dealer, and then somebody that's either a reviver or a healer or whatever. If you have Svarog, you don't need a reviver or a healer. He should keep you alive enough to do that. So as a simple example, let's say we start the game. If they keep the same thing, obviously it's going to be starter Guan Yu. If they keep the same thing as before and give us Isolde, you have Isolde as your third meter booster, then your speed lead, then your healer with her passive paired with Svarog, that's a defender. So that's 2 people. Third, you would have a Svarog, that's defender. And fourth, any decreased defense champ. Just allow you to rotate through the waves and kill stuff. And that's your starting core of a team. So that's the thing, right? Svarog brings so much utility with this kit, so much survivability, that I personally cannot, you know, see the value of anybody else. Again, this is just me based on a starting account. When we come to the end game, when we push to the end game, it's quite possible. Obviously, he is my number 2. But when we push, you know, towards later game and whatnot, Heimdall's value is going to go a bit higher, because there's more ways for you to get damage mitigation. Like, there might be more gear sets, there might be weapons, stuff like that. And that's when Heimdall will jump ahead, because obviously having that AoE retaliate is huge. So, enjoy the stream, catch you later. Craggle, thank you for saying hello, and I appreciate you a lot. Again, thank you very much for the super chat. And always happy to give advice when I can. One of you send you the reminder. What reminder, Hillary? I might have forgotten. I'm like so all over the place. Yeah, this was a sign. I'm keeping Heimdall and hoping Hell will come back to me at some point. And yes, Varrock is a beast. Yeah, so that's the thing, Mr. Gills. What do you think? Did it make sense, Mr. Gills, what I said? Of my reasoning behind it? Oh yeah, make a link for YouTube for the website. Thank you, Mrs. Hillary. Appreciate it. That's a good thing. Yeah, I definitely needed a reminder because I was gonna forget. Are you that about making YouTube command for website? Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's. I hope it makes sense, right? Because most of the time, I agree. When you feel strongly about a certain thing and you want to like suggest something, it always has to have a good reason, right? So that's why, like, you know, I obviously thought hard about it, because like I was on the fence with Svarog and Heimdall. It just overall kit, looking at him, it just seemed like, yeah, he's the one. For a free-to-play, knowing that Lego will be hard to get, and for the mid-late game, it's best to get one for that phase. Now, because of that, at the start of an account, it's hard, but will get better with stats and heals. I mean, even as a free-to-play, you have to think about this. Even in mid-late game, he's still gonna be a monster. Even in end game, Svarog's still gonna be a monster. Because the thing is, some content will get easier, but dungeons in general, bosses in general, they're just gonna keep getting harder and harder. And I have a feeling we're gonna need situations where, because like, especially like this, if they keep the same theme as like Raid does, where the best rewards, we're gonna come back to checking the guy's skill later, but if they keep the same thing like Raid does, where the best rewards in the game are gonna be from the clan boss, from Pantheon boss, then the goal will obviously be to try and do as much damage as possible against the clan boss, right? So how do you do that? Most of the time it's gonna be fighting higher levels, higher difficulties as soon as possible. How do you do that? By surviving. If you don't survive, you're not gonna be able to do that. And plus, here's the thing, there's sets that do retaliate. You might be able to do that. However, I don't think there's sets that bring you 30% full-on damage mitigation, right? There are some sets that bring some stuff, but he straight up brings you 30% damage mitigation. You cannot replace this passive as easily. Nobody else does it as well as he does. It's like, you know, it's all about this passive especially. And then talking about the fact that he's pretty much, here's the thing, he's pretty much 2 heroes in one. That's my whole idea of him. When you have Svarog, it's like having Svarog and an attack down hero 2 in 1. He saves you another slot in a team. But again, I'm not saying you're wrong, Mr. Gills. I'm just trying to, like, you know, everybody obviously chooses heroes differently, everybody values and sees stuff differently. I'm just trying to think like overall utility. But again, especially starting from the beginning, but even pushing later, it doesn't mean he's gonna be bad. It's just gonna mean like, okay, maybe Heimdall's gonna be a little bit better, but maybe not by a lot. Because here's the thing, Heimdall might give you more retaliates and he might intercept some damage, but he might not give us the same damage mitigation. So what's gonna be more important? Surviving more or just trying to push more damage early? It might be that they balance out. It might be they might become equal. It might be the case that like with Heimdall you don't survive as much as you do with Svarog, but you bring a few more retaliates and then you know, you do more damage. I don't remember, does retaliate fall off by getting a turn or by getting hit? Because if it falls off every time you take a turn, like if the cooldown goes down, then it might not be as valuable because, like, you know, the retaliate gets, the value of the retaliate is a little bit more diminished. I would have loved Heimdall, he was my goal. Again, he's amazing. Like, here's the thing, I'm not trying to say Heimdall is bad. 100%, I rate him number 2 after Svarog, right? It's just, again, so many, it's like, I see so many reasons why Svarog's so good. Plus, you know what? As a personal preference, he's part of my, Svarog is part of my favorite faction, right? He's part of Virai. So, he definitely gets a bonus in my eyes for that. But that's the thing, right? Overall kit, again, think about it. Bringing the attack down and blunt, it just makes you feel like you have a second hero in the team. He's the same as having a Brynhild in there, almost, right? If you look at Brynhild, guess what Brynhild does? Attack down, she brings a bit of a blaze, defense up, intercept on one ally only, removes disables, not that helpful. So, when you have Svarog, it's like you have 2 heroes in one. Because here's the best part. This ability, it's not a single target attack down, it's an AoE attack down. It makes it even better. Even for surviving in waves, having that AoE attack down is even better. I think the retaliate stack drops each time champ takes a turn. See, that diminishes the value of having the AoE retaliate. Obviously, when you get to the point where you can perfectly tune it to bring a buff extender or have an Apollo to keep resetting it, yeah, you could have it on all the time, but it's like, you know, it becomes a lot more complicated to perfectly min-max something like that to work perfectly, whereas Svarog is just like, he's there. I'm here, 30% damage mitigation. I'm here, AoE attack down. I'm here, protect, resist, defense up, shields. Oh yeah, I get you some blunt as well. It's just, he's so good. Just overall, I feel like definitely he's the best choice, again, for the start. Yeah, that's good reasoning, guys. It's like, yeah, again, I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm saying this, I'm smart, I know the best. It's just like, I'm trying to think and like, I'm excited thinking about him, how valuable he is, like how good. Like not only does he bring all that cool stuff as a proper defender, the passive, but just the simple fact that the core does AoE attack down is like having a second hero in the team. It's like he covers 2 roles in one single hero. True, my thinking is from raid we saw it, Duchess was top, one that fell off a bit. Same for Valkyrie, then now is ignored. Yeah, it's like, but we're talking about a 7-year game, Mr. Gills. Duchess was still top tier for 5 years, right? Like when I played the game, Duchess was still at the top. She was still one of the best. But then again, it's the simplest thing. I guess the simplest thing and the easiest way to to say this is for Svarog you get a 2-for-1. You get a protector and you get a debuffer. And 100%, again, based on what I've seen, there might be some of the newer ones that were added that I missed. There might be some other ones that are better, but he seems like he's the one best hero at damage mitigation in the whole game currently, in Godforge. Because he brings everything. And here's the fun thing. His kit's not even broken, right? You might look like, oh my god, he's broken. No, he's just a unit that's focused on keeping you alive. Right? And here's the reality. Looking at his multipliers, he might do a ton of damage. I really hope, and hear me out, I'm all about, not necessarily about nerfs, but balancing. If the damage that he does with these is too high, I hope they get pushed down, right? Because that's not Svarog's role. Svarog's role is not going to be as a damage dealer, like bring good smacks. No, Svarog's role is to keep your team alive. He's there to be a Giga Chad, a Giga Tank for you, keep his hammer in front and just block everything that's happening. And I love him for that. Let me just do a 10 poll on Godforge quest because of that. Maybe I pull him. Because I would 100% replace him with Dano. Dracula would replace Svarog as well, but come on, give me Svarog. How funny would have that been? And just I do a 10 poll, boom, Svarog. Okay, that's fine. No Svarog. Yes, leave. Okay, we tried. I was able to get your Heimdall Awakening 5 in Alpha. Him putting up one each round before anyone took a turn was just incredible. Did they keep it the same? They keep it the same. Let me have a look. At the start of each wave, activate the ultimate before any turn is taken. No, so the ultimate, the Awaken 5 does that. I think it was Awaken 3. Yeah, Awaken 3 places ward on this hero for 2 turns which cannot be removed. So I think they changed it. Ward is only on him now, which makes sense. Having AoE ward was a bit too broken. So Awaken 5 was just straight up activating the ultimate for waves. That's insane. But again, we're talking about Awaken 5. By the time we get to Awaken 5, it's going to be a bit. You know what? Let me see. What does Svarog, since I keep talking about him, what does his awakenings do? Because I haven't checked. Okay, let's see. Each time an ally is attacked and protect, increases the damage of this hero's next ability by 3%, resets on the next ability. As I just said, he doesn't need damage. They're like, no, we're giving Svarog damage. He's going to clap. Okay, I guess Svarog's going to clap on Awaken 1. Okay, Awaken 3. Let's see what's Awaken 3. Celestial Hammer. What's that? So Awaken 1 is Celestial, Awaken 3 is Celestial Hammer. What's the other part of this awakening? Not sure if it was already said or if like Susie's still here. But like, yeah, what does it do? I don't see. Maybe it's a miss or something. Okay, Awaken 5. When an ally shield is removed or depleted. Oh my god. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. We are talking, look at this. Oh my god. Look at this, Columbia and Mr. Gills. Awaken 5. When an ally shield is removed or depleted, places ward on them for 1 turn. That's part of the ultimate. However, it doesn't specify that it's the shield that he places from the ultimate specifically. It might be that it's just from the ultimate, but if it's not, how broken is this? Because I think there's a... I think there is? Or they might introduce... I think there's like a shield set in the game. Imagine you put him on the shield set. You start out with the shield from the shield set. That falls off, you get a ward, you survive. Then he comes back to the ultimate, he puts another shield. Then if you get somebody else with a shield in the team, you keep shield stacked, you never die. You just keep ward, 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 ward. It might be just from his ultimate, right? Because it's put on the... on his ultimate, it might just be that from his. It's still awesome, right? It's still awesome. It's just gonna be... He's gonna be tough to gain Divinity because he only gains 15 when hit by an enemy, which might not happen as often. Leader aura, 30 defense in dungeon battles. I think they need to change the icon over here. But yeah, definitely Svarag OP. Okay, what was I doing over here? Good thing I'm not trying to perfectly build or do something, because at the end of the day, you know what, that's not the goal of my stream. The goal of my streams is just to do what I just did, right? Chat Godforge, chat raid, chat anything, just you know, connecting again and talking stuff and getting excited about Godforge. It is called, you know what, it is called, my streams are called Godforge Waiting Room for a reason. It's because that's the main goal of these streams. Get excited, wait for Godforge to come out as soon as possible, and that's what we are doing. Okay, let's see. I was gonna do a faction crypt stuff so I get another entrance to keep summoning. SKB, hello, my friend. Welcome. How are you doing? And then I was waiting for gear enhancement to start so I can level up gear. Let's just... I'm not even blinking. Let's just max this one out. Let's just max it out. Come on. Oh my god, 2 million silver. It gave me double accuracy, which is not bad because Razelvag needs accuracy, and gave me crit damage. Could have been worse, could have been better. Yeah, it's 100% it's broken if it's on any shield. And you know what, again, just to try, I always try to be fair and balanced. Just for the sake of being fair and balanced, I hope it's not on every single shield, right? I hope it's just on his ultimate. Oh yeah, give me one more speed and this is perfect. Fuck yeah! Come on! This stays on Razelvarg. I don't need speed boot on him. I don't need speed boot. Razelvarg Savage is gonna be a Giga Chad now. Fuck yeah. Let's go. I'm maxing this. I don't care how bad it is. Or do I just go to 12 maybe? Crit damage. Double crit damage. It's fine. Hey, that's amazing. He's gonna be slow as balls. But we got a triple speed. Come on. Give me a big one. Even though I should keep this one's... Maybe I should keep this one. Nah, fuck it. We're having fun. 9, 7, 5. Good enough. I should have kept that one maybe for a speed piece set. I don't care. There we go. Give me the good stuff. Pretty much what I'm going to need now is I'm going to need a crit rate glove for starters in speed set. Like this. Fuck it. Let's max it. Let me try out. Let me draw it. Buy silver. Okay, more speed. I'll take it. And then ideally an attack percent chest in speed set. I only have a baby one. Okay, got it. So this is going to be the ideal thing. Attack percent. Have him in Savage. 2 pieces of speed set so he gets a bit faster and we're good to go. Oh, and now I understand what people were talking about. We got new avatars too, just changed mine. Oh yeah, there were some cool stuff that they added, right? What is it? Let's go to Godforge Quest. So, I guess for people that wanted some ladies in there, they added that, which is good. The cool looking corrupted, I think, Isis, CRS. I love that. I love that they, you know, they mixed it up. The silver, yep. The silver hurts, but you know what? I'm not complaining. I love that piece. He's currently at, how much does he have? 96% crit rate. Slow a bit, but still. I already have him in Savage, right? Unfortunately, the other pieces kind of sucked, right? That the Ezio thing gave me. Like, this one's like resist with attack and whatever, but might reroll it. However, I'm pretty happy with this. For an earlier account, this is pretty good. Oh yeah, speaking of... the best piece would not be what's it called, speed sets. Ideally, I would want perception. Look at that. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot I got merciless. Game gives us so much stuff now. I know that some of my merciless pieces suck, like this flat one. Attack percent, crit damage, not the best. Crit rate, meh, not ideal. 4 pieces only has a chance to decrease cooldown, only 6 ignores defense. But ideally, I would want perception for my Razzle Dazzle. Come on, give me perception, attack percent, chest. Flat boot, nope. Helmet, pretty good. Crit and speed, hell yeah. Not for Reservoir. HP percent, not what I want. Crew Ray Glove at least. Shield, nope. And HP now. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. RSL annoying me at the moment because I keep pulling shit champs. Yeah, it's rough. I'm just, again, I'm having fun with it. I'm at a point where, like, I realize that that's the best way. Honestly, that's the best way to play all games in general. But the thing that makes me appreciate and enjoy Raid right now is just I'm having fun with it. You know, I'm not, oh my god, I'm so stressed. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. No, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. Nope, I am specifically having fun. I'm taking the good parts of it. I'm having fun with it, trying to enjoy it. Let's have a look. Can he one-shot stuff now in Savage? I'm curious. Without lifesteal. Okay, he does. That was my goal. That's what I wanted. If he one-shot, okay, he's not quite there yet. I think in order to continue one-shotting stuff, he's gonna be needing an attack percent chest, maybe. But we're pretty close. Also, you know what? He's gonna be needing some ascensions. Because after you send them, guess what? This passive is just gonna give him more speed, right? Each increased speed buff placed by this champion increases this champion's speed by 5. When you start to go in the fight first thing, that's 4 of them, that's 20 speed straight up. So having him be a bit lower speed early on is not gonna be a big of a problem. But yeah, ideally, I would want an attack percent chest over here. That's in a decent set. Or like a decent, even if it's not decent set, like this, right? I just need a couple of crit damages. Okay, 1. I lose some speed, but I gain 600 attack. That's a lot. I don't need a lifesteal on him anymore. Here's the thing. For Clan Boss, you don't need lifesteal at all because he brings Leech. Obviously, he's not 100% until you max him, but it'll be good. That's the right outlook. I also still enjoy it well enough going, but going on to 4 years, it's time for top tier champs again, especially mythicals. Yeah, I quit when I quit back in the day. Like my main account, I gave it away and whatnot. I was like 5 years in Raid. I definitely need a break. I just can't get excited about Raid. I've tried it a few times. Yeah, it's like not necessarily that I get ultra excited. I'm just enjoying it, right? I'm trying to have fun. Like I said, I'm just trying to take the positive out of it as much as I can. Because last time I did it, I was not in a good place. I was too negative. I just got annoyed, and I do not want to do that. Definitely do not want to do that anymore. You know what would be nice? Would be nice if I got a Crew Ray Glove and Merciless, right? That would have been nice, because I think 2 pieces gave me yet more crit damage as well. This one gives me more attack. Still a 96% crit rate. Should I max? Fuck it. Let me max this. I might get crit rate. Come on, crit rate. Flat defense. It's fine. At least he gets more HP. Raid is so pay to win. I find these days I just don't get excited to open it up. Even opening shards aren't feeling the dopamine. 100% agree. 100% agree. That's really correct. And that was one of the main reasons why I did not have fun in the past anymore and why I quit. Because it just, everything felt like if you don't put money, you cannot compete. If you don't put money, you're screwed. I stopped for a year, same time as you, missed Titan Fusion. Yeah, it's we missed some stuff, we win some stuff, it's like, I don't really mind. Let me get my Death Sacred. Can I clap? Oh yeah, Savage. I mean, this is why Savage is the way. I mean, look at the damage that he did. He just clapped stuff. That's the thing. When most of the stuff or most of the fun stuff or the game itself is locked behind a paywall, that's when you're not doing the game right, in my opinion, right? Ooh! Don't die, buddy. You might die. You dare die, Razelvark. That was close. Fuck off. Okay, that was bad RNG. We go again. I'm just trying to 3-star it to get that sacred. But yeah, there's only so much you can put behind paywalls, right? Like, I don't understand, again, they have to, you know, stuff needs to be, it's a business, they need to make money and whatnot, but there needs to be a balance. You can't put too much to be everything money, 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 because that's when, like, nope. You start when Godforge started for about 4 months and opened it out of boredom one day, but missed all the turtles and stuff. Oh, yeah. It's, I stopped quite a while back. I think I stopped exactly when I tried King Arthur. I mean, the reality was the community was in a bad place as well at that time. There was too many things happening. There's too many things happening that got the community to be ultra negative, and I just couldn't deal with it, right? I think Baby Girl was already born or on the way. Jesus. Fuck off. So I was like, I didn't need that. I didn't need the stress of... I need the stress from a game, right? The game was supposed to give me enjoyment and have fun with it. So because it started being a stressful thing and annoying, and the community was more and more toxic, I was becoming more toxic, negative. I just decided, you know what? Best choice was just to walk away. That's when Godforge comes. Exactly. That's where Godforge comes in. That's why we are all waiting for Godforge. It's gonna be the Hail Mary of us, the saver. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. I cannot afford to keep losing stamina. Don't kill him. Fuck off. Oh, man. You know what? I think that I need to change... I think I can change the build on what's-his-face. Forgot his name. Corvus. Maybe that, because I do have some better lifesteal now. Equip. Let's look at the lifesteal. Yep, level 16 piece. That might be better. And I think this one might be better. And then there was a speed boot, even though it's a level smaller one. I think this is better. Okay, that might help me a bit more, right? And a level 16 shield. Okay, I think we're doing better now. Need Godforge, I'm so pumped. Tell me about it. That's what I've been singing prayers for a while. I built a website for it, Mrs. Hillary. I'm ready. Changed my YouTube a while ago, months and months ago. The name of the YouTube is OddOneGaming Godforge for a reason, right? Side note, I did see Susie throw a video about IMR. Yeah, she did a 1 hour game, you know, playthrough. Kind of like trying it out again. And it felt pretty interesting. It's maybe a little bit overwhelming and ultra generous. Okay, there we go. Critic Love. This guy. And the weapon. Okay, let's see what weapon do I get. I guess I can keep this one. Yeah. So I definitely will need to try and get some more speed on Wrestlevar because of the way that I want to try and use the team. I want to have the increase accuracy, increase speed land before everything else happens. But let's try and beat this stupid one so I can get a sacred. Let's try and then I give up and go into other stuff. At live arena will smack you. You just want to quit. Yeah, exactly. It's like one of the things that maybe they could have done to make it more interesting is have a different variation of it, like, you know, some sort of a normalized PvP. But again, the cool thing is Godforge is gonna do that. They will have, obviously not at the start, but one of the things is to have a lot of normalized game modes. Because at the end of the day, yes, you do have to cater to the whales and the krakens, because those are the ones that give the money. You know, those are the ones that keep the game running and going. But you do have to make the masses happy as well, the free-to-play as well. Come on. Urgh. Attack penalty. No. Dude. Yes, triple weak hit. Gotta love it. Die from poisons, please. Oh, finally. Okay. Stupid boss is down. Now I just need this one. Can I actually do it? That's gonna be the question. Because this one again, it's the RNG of does the boss proc his peril or not? Okay. One smack and then I should get a turn. I really need that leech from Razzle Dazzle. Come on, leech, please. Perfect. Extend it. Heal up. Almost. Poisons. Kill him. Don't kill me. Oh, fuck off. So close. So close. Interesting. I'll go watch after you get offline. Yep. Okay, so close. Come on. I'm just trying to prepare that. Maybe I don't need it in this wave to do the AoE. With Razzlevarg. She should die. Boom. Okay, I'm just trying to prepare the Sacred for the weekend, right? Because on Sunday, 1+1 should start. That was close, I know, right? Just a little bit of RNG. I need to do an AoE. Oh my god, he does smack well. That's true. That's for sure. He does smack pretty well. He need a leech. Perfect. Poisoned. Boom, boom. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. That looks scary. I wonder if I do this. No, I do more damage. Just come on, kill him. Boom, baby. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. And here's the Sacred. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. So, normal campaign 3-star, hard campaign 3-star, brutal campaign 3-star. But that means I have 2 Sacreds. Which, let's see, progressive chance 2 days and 23 hours. Saturday, Sunday, yeah. By the time I go live on Monday, this should be gone. Unless I stream before that. And maybe leave these summons for, I might leave the Sacred summons for Monday morning and we can do it together. Nice, congrats. Thank you. The thing is having rewards locked for only whales. Take the new change to Platinum Arena with the set you get only there. That's just unfair to the community, allowing only 5k players to have it. Oh, I didn't see that. Let me see. What's the Platinum new set? Oh yeah, Swift Parry. Do you mean the Swift Parry? Or which one? Which one do you mean, Mr. Gills? Because if you're talking about the Swift Parry and whatever... What was this one called again? It's not locked behind Platinum. They are available in the Forge. I didn't collect the login anniversary Sacred because I didn't collect the thing yesterday. So I didn't go to the next one. Swift Parry. You can forge Swift Parry, Mr. Gills. I'm not trying to be the devil's advocate, but you can forge that. Oh, you can get accessories. That's true. That's true. You can forge accessories. That's true. I didn't think about that. My bad. Yeah. So like getting the whole 9 set piece definitely is that. But I'm glad he changed it. Let me see. What can I see what these things do without actually having a piece of that set? Don't think so, right? Accessories only for plat. That sucks. That 100%, especially if it's a good set. You know what? Let me just forge one piece for the sake of being able to look at. Oh my god, that was a nice weapon. I don't want to forge the deflection one. Can it show me? Can I look at what it does without actually forging it? The Swift Parry one I'm not regretting because it used the other stuff, but... Okay, there we go. So deflection set. I told you, yep. So deflection, variable set, 60 extra 32 speed. It doesn't show me everything though, it's complicated. Press I on the item, but that's the thing, if I don't have a piece forged, I do not want to use 20 of this one, I'd rather keep it for forging a perception, right? Actually, I made a bit over, fuck it, let me just forge it. It's fine, it's for content, there we go. So let's see, 2 pieces, 1 piece accuracy, 2 pieces give you speed. I already like it better than what it used to be. 3 pieces more accuracy. Fourth one, 35% chance deflect and debuff on the attacker. Places block debuffs for 1 turn and start the round. I love it. It's a fun set now. 5 pieces, 10 speed. 6 pieces, wearer deals a bonus damage proportional to their own accuracy to enemies that block debuffs from the wearer. Occurs once per skill. This damage can remove total guard stacks. That's interesting. Ivorino, no, it's this one, yeah. In my inventory. I know, but oh, the I button in my inventory? I don't know what you mean over here. Maybe like you said, maybe like I said, after I had a piece of gear, I could have checked it, but yeah, I like the change they did to deflection. 100% is better. Used to be one of the most useless sets ever. But look at this piece, even though it's a 4-star, I like it. That was good rolls. Let's see, what does this one do now? So crit damage, speed, crit damage. Awesome. Speed, 50% chance getting an unkill buff when receiving fatal damage. Same principle, like it. More HP, 50% less damage for enemy single target attacks. Meh, I'm not that impressed. Honestly, I'm more impressed with the deflection one. This one just seems... Holy shit. Okay, 9 pieces insane. 50% ignore defense. What the fuck? Is this like the biggest ignore defense in the game now? I don't think there was like 50% ignore defense on any set in the game. I think the highest was 35 on Merciless, right? Yep, 35. Obviously, you pair this with another cruelty, it gets 40, but still, it seems like Swift Parry is the highest one, unless there was something else that I missed, but this is insane. Obviously, it's impossible unless you're in Plat. It's the highest. Okay, so then, it sucks. It sucks that all the accessories are hidden behind Plat Arena. Again, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that you, when stuff that's so game-changing is locked behind content that not everybody can do, or everybody likes. Told you, it's unfair. 100% unfair. You're right, Mr. Gills. My bad. Not you playing IMR. Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, yeah, definitely agree. It's not a good move to do that. I think I need to try and make some defenses for my 3v3. Because I'm going to try and push in Bronze 2 for next week. Even though I don't have like any heroes properly built and whatnot. I just want to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot I got Ezio. What does he do again? I forgot I got Ezio. I'm not gonna build him anytime soon, I think. Decrease defense, kill resist, okay. AoE attack, poisons and poison sensitivity. Okay, instantly activates on enemies under 4 or more debuffs. Awesome. Enemies not under stone skin, places bombs instead. Okay, he sounds amazing. Steals buffs, okay. Ignore defense, as well as shield and strengthen, okay. Okay. And oh yeah, the double passives, I like that. Both away on this chamber at the start of each round. Lots of fun stuff, speed in all battles, okay. He's crazy good, but here's the thing. I really like him. His kit sounds amazing, but I'm just trying to think of like, okay, based on the teams that I have for dungeons, he doesn't have a place yet, because I prefer Corvus over him, because Corvus not only brings something similar with poisons and poison sensitivity, but he extends debuffs and buffs. So he kind of brings that more, and a chance to land attack penalty on the basic, right? So... oh my god, I even forgot this. Decreases damage enemies under poison debuffs inflict. 5% less damage per poison debuff. Stacks up to 25%. Holy shit! I forgot his passive. Imagine this. You get 25% damage negation for clan boss from this passive, from him. Because he brings poisons and Venom Mage brings poison. And then you get Venomage that also brings 15% damage mitigation from heal reduction. I have 40% damage reduction in Demon Lord. This is definitely a perfect combo. Venomage and Corvus, 100% I'm happy I chose this combination of codes. This, sorry, not a combination of codes, the link. And then obviously Razzle Dazzle just to get us going. And you've mad, it's amazing. Yeah, just want to give a heads up. I think, like I said, next Friday, on my other channel, I think I will be streaming Dragonair. Right, because there's new content dropping, so next Friday, a week from now, just like, you know, a heads up for people that might be interesting. Unless something else happens and changes. There's the new Crisis Rally that should go live in-game next Friday. So I think the best way to have a first look at it, since I need to look at it and see what's happening, just stream it. So, you know, check out the other channel. Hopefully by then, I should figure out the multi-streaming. Because, like, I'm going to be looking into doing Twitch and YouTube again. But for that, I think the way I'm going to do it, I already spoke with Susie a bit about that. I will be installing OBS, because that's free way to doing instead of buying premium, and I'm just gonna use the streaming for that. If you get his 5-star, oh shit, you're right, Jumar, I forgot about that as well. You get his 5-star stall, he can be really good with that, because he can bring Brimstone and Demon Lord. That's true. I should build them. I should build Ezio. You're so right, Jumar Costco. Just for the fact that he brings just for the fact that he would bring Brimstone, right, for Demon Lord. That's all I'm thinking. Because I don't think I'm gonna pull anytime soon. He would only bring though those poisons and activate them, but I think it's still good enough. Just he would be a damage dealer, right? Oh man, so many decisions. You love Daimar. I love Daimar as well, Mrs. Hillary. I used to like love... I don't remember what happened. Why I quit in the past. I think there were some mistakes they were doing and shit, not communicating or like not paying us or whatever. Be there if I can. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, like I said, overall, my goal is to... if all goes well, you know, nothing changes and whatnot. Ideally, my goal is to stream every single day, Monday through Friday. Maybe sometimes on the weekends if there's like, you know, not much plan we have with the family or if I'm not too tired. You know, Monday through Thursday, it's pretty much my coffee streams at about this time. And then Fridays might still be the same in general until Godforge comes out. When Godforge comes out, I definitely want to try and get back into the short pull parties, right? The late night Friday streams, short pull parties, where I would do summons for people. Sometimes maybe even Susie join us, depends on like how baby girl is, if she falls asleep, if she allows and whatnot. But yeah, definitely that's the plan for the future. Come on, kill it. Kill it. Stop healing. There we go. I really need to farm some of the keeps for these people, because getting their awakenings and getting their passives can be pretty game changing. I have a feeling I'm gonna lose this. Shady death stuff. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Like, I didn't really remember. I remember there was something, right? Something that they did that made us like, you know what, fuck this game, we're out. Because, like, really loved the game. I remember it was so fun. I remember Hezonia. Everybody wanted to get Hezonia. Then Segment for his shields. It was all about the buttons in there, right? All about those buttons, about those buttons, about those buttons. Any date for release? Wink, wink, leak. I wish I knew, but there's nothing. Like, all that we know is the info that has been publicly given yet, and it was March, April, but it looks more like April. So it kind of looks like it's gonna be April for early access. No exact date, no nothing. I wish I knew more. 3 of us all left around the same time. Yeah. Okay, we got some 3v3 stuff. That gives us our faction crypt keys. That gives us this. Okay, let me see. What was I squirreling? What was I in the middle of doing? Because I keep jumping from doing this, doing that, doing this. It's fine. I'm not squirreling. You're squirreling. Okay, let's see. 1, 2 star. Let me just sell a few pieces. Go. Faction crypts, glyphs. Okay, glyphs. Anything else I can glyph that's interesting over here? This maybe some of the accuracy. Wait. Upgrade, enchant. Maybe some HP. Good enough. There we go. Okay, faction crypt keys to get a last refill. That's not priority. Okay, priority was looking, what do I have to do here? So, I still have the energy that I'm not collecting now. I need to do champion training. We need Friday night shenanigans again. That was so much fun. I know. I wish we could do it as well as we did, but it, you know, it all depends on baby girl now, because sometimes she, you know, sometimes she doesn't go to sleep early enough. Sometimes she just wakes up randomly, so it's hard to do with everything. But, you know, eventually, as she grows older and, you know, gets more in the system, properly sleeps at night, I'm sure we will get back into it. So, let me see. So the Ezio chase continues to give me some more stuff. That's at least another 7 days when I start getting that. And then I need to complete the whole phase 1 before I can get the 5 star. So, maybe because of that reason, I don't worry about Ezio yet. About 6 starring him. The thing that I was blocked on for quite a bit was this one. Upgrade 4 champs to level 50. So, maybe because of this reason, I actually get Ezio there. Oh, for what, Mr. Gills? Congrats. Thank you, but for what? I'm not sure what you're congratulating me for. I kind of messed that situation. So I feel like I need to go in arena, in a campaign, farm his stuff. Maybe get her. I will take him to 50 missions. Is a 450s, 4 times 50. I think that's what I'm thinking. When I'm trying to debate who do I get as the other 6 star, as the other 5 star, I think Venom Age. I think Venom Age is the other one, so I'm gonna go in campaign and just farm these ones. Let's get Venom Age. I need chickens though. I need chickens. Don't have any more chickens. I keep. Need to get some of that. Baby girl comes first always. 100%. Exactly. Baby girl always comes first. I guess what I can do, because I need so Carlinia's definitely gonna be that. I need 3 more chickens. So let's just do some brews. Because I said I'm not gonna keep her. We're gonna brew her up. Because I have void ones, and then we're gonna 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Then let's see. 1, 2. I need 2 more. Let's do brews 4 more. Let's see. Force 1. Okay. Force 1. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. I guess. Okay. And then I need 1 more. But I think I had some people in reserve vault. Let's do that. Let's upgrade them. 1, 2. There we go. This one. Boom, boom. Prepared from yesterday. Odd one is prepared over here. Some of this. And some of that. Because again, we knew that it's coming. It's coming. It's here. Have no fear. Oh, I should have done this. I forgot that this is the thing. It's fine. I'm turning her or Mordecai. I think Venom Age is more useful. Because Mordecai just need him to place the HP button and that's it. He can die. If all goes well. Because here's the thing. the way you would do it, you would place HP Burns Mordecai, you'd extend with Corvus, and then you have Burns on for most of the time. Avoid doing AoE damage and you're good. Hi, why are you keeping all the bad gear? Because I'm not rushing to sell it because I'm not desperate for it, Carl Russell. Plus, there's a lot of stupid missions where it's like, upgrade artifact to level 16. And I might not have good ones that I care about. Also, there's some challenges that I still have not done, right? I still need to do some challenges. And it might require me to have some random attack percent pieces in the, you know, the set from Sword of Arnok. So up until I get past these challenges, I'm keeping the crap gear. And then after that, I'm going to start mass selling it. The baby, I remember you moved to your love. Now knowing you had the little one, it's lovely. Congrats, raise her well. Thank you. So pretty much, the way it happened is Susie moved here. Is Susie the baby girl? Sometimes Susie is my baby girl. No, my baby girl is Lily. My baby girl is Lily. Silly Lily. Let me just find I guess let me just find a quick picture I could share if I can find my cute baby girl. See where my baby girl at. This is my baby girl. This is cute Lily. Silly Lily as we call her. She's the sweetest little girl, I had no doubt, based on her parents. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mrs. Hero. She's Lily Gonzalez. She's really active. She runs a lot. She loves to go outside. She eats really well. She loves bouncing on Tata. She just gets commands, just keeps bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Cutest little baby girl. We keep her. Okay, so Venom Age. No, wait, one more. One of these guys. Boom. Zorvald. 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now Venom Age can go to max. I'm not worrying about throwing a brew in every single person, or should I? Should I just do it for the sake of min-maxing? Maybe 3. I guess. Just to be sure, I guess, that I actually do it. Just to be sure that I finish the whole thing, because it gives a void shard at the end. So you know what? Might as well be efficient. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Venom Age 5-star. Perfect. And now I'm gonna be living in 12-3 for a bit, because it's gonna be Ezio, it's gonna be Venom Age, and then we're gonna start building some more chickens. I guess to start with this guy. Bilingual yet. She's not completely, she's not at a point where she exactly says words willingly. She's so silly. She's been the type of a child that she might start stuff a little bit later, but once she starts, she like goes all in. Like as an example, she started walking or like standing like a little bit later, maybe not normal, or she didn't even crawl. But the second she started walking, like a week later, she was running. It's just straight up. She's the type that I swear she waits for her time, and once she does it, she's like all in. Let's go. God bless her. Thank you, Mr. Gills. She's cute in her hat. Training event. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, I had the cute hat one. Let me show the cute hat one. Was one when she was out with Bonica. Gotta show this one. Look at the cute hat. You baby girl. She's growing up so fast. I remember she was born not that long ago. Yep, exactly. And now she's next month she's gonna be 2 years old in April, right? She's gonna be 2 years old. Okay, 1 second. Let me leave the puppy. I'm gonna let you appreciate cute baby girl while the puppy. You're freaking hard. Seems like just yesterday Suldi told me. Yeah, she just told we just like yesterday we said we're having a baby and boom. Late bloomer told you exactly. That's why I'm not even worried, right? Some people are like, oh, she's not talking yet. I don't care. She's the type that she's a late bloomer. Once she does it, she goes all in. It's like she did that with everything, so I'm okay with that. Okay, sorry, I had to let the puppy, because puppy was like, woof, woof, let me out. Okay, so, let's see. What was I doing? Farming, yes. She'll be ready when she's ready, and that's okay. She'll love, she's healthy and perfect. Exactly, so that's the thing. She eats well, she runs a lot, she walks well. Sleeping, she sleeps well. Most of the time, it's just she likes to wake up overnight, which is, you know, I think that's pretty normal, right? That's what children, toddlers do. They wake up overnight. But overall, she just, you know, she's just a normal baby. She's just a normal toddler baby. Everything else is fine. So there's, you know, there's not stuff that gets me or gets us worried. So I think we're good. I love that the Savage is actually doing a really fantastic job on Razzle Dazzle. Obviously, as long as he doesn't get killed from the bombs. Which I guess that's what I'm going to see now. Does he die from a bomb? No. He's good. I just might need... You know what's going to help a lot? Actually getting, first of all, a ring over here. But secondly, this is going to help. Having some ascensions. And you know what? Maybe because of that reason, I should just start doing these quests. I should go and do the magic keep. Slowly push it. Get to 13 to do it on auto. Goose woke up a lot for a few years. Yeah, exactly. It's like in the first year, she was not waking up as much overnight. She was pretty good, right? But then later, she just started being like, yeah, random sleeps. She doesn't always nap, so she's just a bit silly with that. But overall, I feel like, you know, she's pretty okay. She's a pretty normal toddler. The day they sleep through the night, you're like, wait, what's happening? I know. It did happen. Like, it does happen sometimes. It's just when she's really exhausted, really tired, or whatever. She has days when she doesn't nap, so when she doesn't nap, around like 6, she already starts being like, oh, I'm sleepy. But we always try to push it 7, 8. And then sometimes when she does nap, she can be like awake till midnight. And be like, oh boy. Madame needs to, funny enough, she might need to be slower. Might need to be slower because she removes the buffs too fast. You're wasting energy because you have to win those gear pieces in the source of campaign to finish those missions. What do you mean, Scott Russell? Where am I wasting energy? Don't get what you mean. Where am I wasting energy? Do you mean here? I'm wasting energy or where? Bruh. I really hate this fight. I hate this fight. Does it say have to be on auto, or do I have to, or can I manual it? Okay, on auto. So, because I have to do it on auto, I have to try and get Madame to either be slower or do her stuff faster. Yeah, there's no cheat code for getting your baby to sleep properly or through the night or whatever. It's, no, however it happens, it happens. So what can I do to actually do it properly? This is the thing. I love Madame. Okay, maybe just Madame's too fast. Kidding, not kidding. Maybe she's just too fast. To do those missions in Champion, read those gear missions. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what these ones do. I have to get attack percent of every single thing and then equip them and whatnot. Yep, my dad drove me around for a few years, only way I would sleep. No, she's, Lily does sleep a bit when we do that, but she's excited. When she gets in the car, she's excited because she's like, oh my god, it's an adventure. So I would have to drive too much in order to do that. But like, yeah, Scout Russell, I'm aware. Yeah, this one's I have to farm those specific. But then it says stuff like this. Equip 4 champs with any 2-piece artifact sets that are at least this. But then there's going to be ones that say you want specifically attack percent stuff. Don't forget Ice Golem. I know I have to do so many things. I started Ice Golem yesterday, luckily. Right, I did this. I already did with the energy because I got the 500 energy from the daily login. So I'm pretty much halfway there. I think I'm definitely going to go all the way to grab the book. So I'm doing good. There's going to be more energy anyway going over here. Where's the anniversary stuff? Oh my, look how many packs. Sweet Jesus. This one. So, okay, tomorrow I'm getting Sacred, but then on Sunday I get 300 more energy. So that should help me for Ice Golem if I don't finish it. Then this one, obviously, however many stuff we summon. What can we... So we need rares here. We can get 2. We can also get an epic. This could be interesting. If I get an epic, I think I would try to do that, right? Motherfuckers. Oh, no, that's good. Nice. Nice, Hillary. Congrats. I have to get the keys in order to do that. That sucks. So if I want to get the epic, I need to get all 4 keys. I guess let's do some quick math, right? Let's see how much I need to... How many points I need to get in order to be able to get... Because that would be ideal. Getting 2 rares and getting the epic. But for that, first of all, you need to get 2 keys. 3, 4. So you need 4 keys. Which are over here. So, let's do some quick math. Ideally, you just go down over here, right? Guess I'm gonna put the calculator on this side so I can do it easier. You need to set me detail in that you promised. Oh yeah. Let me show that to Daisy first because I promised before I forget, and then we jump and calculate that. So, let me show you the team. So this is the team that I'm using, Daisy, which pretty much you should have similar. Rezelvarg, Corvus. You know, all of the epics. But then for the team setup, the important thing is, number one thing is, make Madame not use A2 and A3 at all, first wave. Make Madame not use the A3. Just make Madame, keep Madame's decreased attack and decreased defense for the boss. You want to have the decreased attack on the boss once you get to the boss part, right? So that's what you want to do. Then for Venomage, same thing. Don't use the A2, keep it on the boss because you want to land poisons and heal reduction. So you proc the damage negation from Venomage's passive. Then when it comes to Corvus, you open with the A3 in the first wave just to do that damage. Second wave, don't you can do whatever. You keep the A2, I specifically keep the Miracle Heal, the A2. Don't use it in first wave either. And I start that one on the boss after Madame goes, so that he can extend, and I think after Venomage goes, so he can extend the duration of the decreased attack and extend the duration of the heal reduction, right? So that we can get as much damage mitigation as possible. And the Rezelvarg pretty much like smack, some smacks in there, some smacks. And Tagawar kind of like kept the revive for the boss part. But it's mostly having that Madame's decreased attack on the boss part is having a Venomage's A3 and covers his debuff extension on the boss. That's pretty much what I did and it works. Obviously, sometimes it can fail because you know how RNG goes. With Ice Golem, it's definitely the most annoying stuff, but let's do a bit of quick math over here. So let's start off. I think we can go just straight up like this, right? Don't need to go on the sides. Boom, boom, boom. Gets us down here. Oh, no. So you somehow still need to get on the keys. Oh my god. Fuckers. So they don't connect. You still have to grab one of the other ones. This is sucky. This is gonna be hard, I think. So you have to go this way, right? Just to unlock first of all and get one of these keys. But you have to go this way as well to unlock one of the second keys. That's a shit ton of points. And it kind of looks to me like the way they put it, it's hard even to get a second rare. Let alone get the epic. Damn. But still, let me do some calculations. So let me start with the middle part. Okay, 250 plus 500 plus 1250 plus 2500 plus, see this side, 5250 plus 1000 to get a key. Okay, that's the first one. Then let's continue on this side. So plus 500 plus 1250 plus 2500 plus 5250 plus 1000 for the second key. So just to get one of the rares, you need 21,000 points. Plus obviously the 3,000 to get a rare. Holy shit. I'm just at 10,000. So you can't get it unless you spend. It's I mean, maybe you can. I guess I'm gonna try and get at least one rare. But this is just to get one of the rares. And then let's say try and push to get the other one, which I have to unlock another part. Let me add it, plus 300, plus 500, 1250, 2500, 5250, plus 1000. That's 35,000. So from the 24 to 35, which means to get the last key, you need another 50. So I think you need around 50,000 points to get all the keys, and then like 6,000 to get the rest. That sounds like a lot. Let me see, how much do I get per sacred? Okay, sacred shard gives me 4,500 points. So that means I'm gonna get 4,500 times 3, 1350 plus 10,000. 10,000 points. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna be able to get one of them. Or maybe somehow squeeze to get a second one. Definitely no chance I'm going for the epic. That's a lot, damn. That is definitely a lot. I'll just have to decide which way do I go better to grab the key. This way or that, because points seem similar, like going down the middle. Actually, no, wait. Going down the middle, I grab 2 keys, grab one of the rares, and I have to choose which one. Do I grab this? Or do I grab this one for forging? I think this one was better, because the cat's gaze, something that was actually the better one. How's your fusion going on? I'm almost done with fusion, just need 3 rares now. Oh, nice silver bullet. My fusion has just started. I just started because I haven't done much, right? Just checking this one now. For the golem, I'm halfway through. Right, so ice golem, I'm just halfway through. Then champion training obviously just started because they just started today. But I got lots to work on, lots of resources I have to use. So yeah, we're just at the beginning. Oh yeah, keep in mind, this account is 7 days old, right? So it's a baby account. If I manage to do get a fusion, I will impress myself. I might not be able to do it, but sure God I'm gonna try, you know. Ooh, interesting. Go for the cat's gaze crafting fragments. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Cat's gaze is still the best one. Oh yeah, I was looking at this magic keep. You know what? I gotta try. Just let her do whatever. Open. And then once I get to the boss part, I just... Yeah, she's gonna have the cooldown to have a... It's gonna require a bit to come back to it, but... Let's see if it works. Easy clap. Look at the damage Reservoir does. Savage is so fun. Ooh, mama. I guess you know what the cool thing is? You can still do an auto even if you click it, right? It still counts as auto. Even if you click to kill somebody specifically. Silver Bullet, thank you for the sub. I just noticed. Thank you. Welcome along. Oh, I think this guy does decrease accuracy. Right? Yep. Oh no, decrease defense. Even worse. Shit. Okay. Next time, leave to kill that one. Maybe actually lock Madame's A2. So that when we come here on the second, when she does that, she can do... Okay, there we go. It's there. That's what I was hoping that she can do. Ooh, big smack. Maybe I need to get my... what's his face? Maybe I need to get my orc guy, Taguar, to be a bit tankier so he can do better healing. So this one looks better, right? We might still die a bit, but no, it looks good. Okay, I said you have to do some work. I hope you have a great day. Thank you. I'm almost gonna, I'm gonna finish up soon because I need to do some recordings. Possibly look at preparing stuff for the weekend as well for videos. Thank you for popping by, Miss Hillary. It's good to see you as always. Hope you have an amazing day and amazing weekend. All the love for you and the family. Thank you. Bye-bye. But yeah, I think we call it today. Yeah, I think we call it today. We did some summons, we did some stuff. Again, I think I'm gonna keep my sacreds. If the event lasts up until Monday after like 10-11, then I'm gonna save my sacreds to stream. Maybe I'm gonna try and stream a bit earlier on Monday, just pull the sacreds then. So we're gonna be doing that then. But for now, I guess, thank you guys for popping by. Appreciate everybody again for the subscribe. Thank you, Hillary, for membership. Thank you again, Craggle, for the super chat. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. Hope you had fun, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the goal. Trying to have fun, have some chat, you know, enjoy ourselves. But I guess for now, we're gonna leave it. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. Peace, love, take care, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye-bye.